So I was checking my reading list recently and realized something surprising. I actually don't DNF books very often. I usually keep going because I always think maybe it'll get better in another chapter, maybe another 10 chapters, maybe another 50 chapters. But I found two lit RPGs I dropped pretty quickly, and the funny thing is both of them are books that actually have audiences that love them. These weren't bad books, they just completely lost me. The first one is Everybody Loves Large Chests, specifically Book 1, Morningwood by Nevin Ilyev. If you've spent any time around lit RPG recommendations, you've probably seen this title come up. And I went in thinking I would love it. I like weird concepts, I like monster stories, I like humor, and I love Jeff Hayes as a narrator. Seriously, Jeff Hayes could narrate a grocery list and somehow make it entertaining. So I started reading this expecting something chaotic and fun. The basic premise is that the main character isn't a person, it's a mimic, literally a treasure chest monster. The mimic starts out sitting in a dungeon pretending to be loot and eating people that get close enough. And from there the story follows its evolution and progression. And that's where I started having problems. I realized I wasn't connecting with the main character at all, because I usually read for character relationships. I need somebody to latch onto. This wasn't that. The main character operates more like a monster following instincts. And that's not a criticism of the book, because that's literally what it is supposed to be. It did exactly what it advertised. I just discovered that apparently I need my protagonist to feel more human. So around 5 chapters in, I realized I wasn't curious enough to continue. I wasn't wondering what happened next. I wasn't attached. And if I'm not attached, I start checking chapter percentages. And once I start checking percentages, it's over. The second one was Empire Builder by Dante King. And I actually thought I might enjoy this one because empire building stories are usually easy wins for me. I like progression. I like watching things grow from nothing. I like seeing systems expand. So I went into this expecting that kind of experience, but then I got to the actual direction of the story. The premise starts moving toward the breeding and harem elements, and somewhere around the first egg creation scene, I think my brain quietly packed its bags. I don't even know if it was specifically the humanoids giving birth through eggs. I don't know if it was the harem aspect, or if it was the way the focus shifted. But suddenly, I realized I wasn't getting the progression experience I thought I signed up for. The progression started feeling secondary, and that's the thing. When I pick up LitRPG, progression is usually the main thing I'm there for. Levels, growth, power scaling, character development. When something else starts taking center stage, I lose interest pretty quickly. To be fair, it again just gave what was in the cover: breed, populate, conquer. So these are probably less, these books are bad, and more, I accidentally learned things about myself as a reader. Apparently I need protagonists I can emotionally connect with, and I apparently need progression to stay progression. I also learned that harem plus egg mechanics might be where my brain draws a line. And now I want to know your DNF books. What popular lit RPG did everybody love that just didn't work for you? Because I know somebody out there is about to say Dungeon Crawler Carl and start a war in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe to follow my progression.